Hold up your way to mass and God and pray. When we say better must come one day. Hold up your way to mass and God and pray. When we say better must come one day. Hold up your way to mass and God and pray.
Good night, my UNC family. Good night, my UNC family. La Hoqueta Talparo, I am throwing out a challenge to you now. Take La Hoqueta Talparo out of foster care in 2025. Trinidad and Tobago, I want you all, and I urge you all, whenever the election bell is rung, return Vandana Mohit as the next member of parliament for Chaguanas East. And put Dr. Michael Dowlat in the parliament as the member of parliament for San Fernando West. Tonight, you listen to Dr. Dowlat. If you put Dr. Dowlat on one side and you put Dr. Dolly on the other side, who will you trust? Who will you trust with the future of your children? Dolly House business done. The UNC will be the next government of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. No more Dolly House business. On Friday, I was asked to subject myself before the screening committee of the United National Congress, chaired by the political leader Kamla Prasad Bisesa of Senior Council. And tonight I want to thank the political leader and members of the screening committee and United National Congress for nominating me as the next candidate for the United National Congress to take on the battleground seat of Barataria San Juan. I promise you, members of the United National Congress and my dear constituents of Barataria San Juan, I will ensure that this seat is returned to the folds of United National Congress on election night 2025. I want to thank my constituency executive. I want to thank my staff at my MP's office, and I want to thank especially my constituents for their vote of confidence in me to return as the candidate for Barataria San Juan. For the last 4 years, I fought as hard as I can to ensure that we expose the corruption, the nepotism, and all of the wrongdoings of this Rowley-led PNM administration. But most of all, I fought for my constituents. I fought to ensure that the people of El Socorro South could have gotten a new flood pump. I ensured that on 2nd Street in Barataria, we had 630 meters of pipeline changed out so it benefits 135 residents. We ensured, we protested, we lobbied for the reopening of the Barataria police station. We exposed Minister Dolly with the corruption that took place at the St. George's College. You know, that school, they took $10 million to fix a ceiling, and they had to close it twice after that because the septic tank leaking. That is shameless. That is corruption, and we must remove this Rowley PNM government from office. We must remove them. Through my MP's office, we gave thousands of constituents food support. We did this in opposition, so imagine what we will do when we get into government. We will ensure that the people of Trinidad and Tobago are taken care of. My history with this party was not a very short history. I served at a very young age as a youth officer for the constituency of Caroni East. At the age 26, the political leader found the confidence in me and appointed me as an opposition senator in the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. At age 29, she gave me an opportunity to fight a marginal seat on the East-West corridor. And today I thank the people of Barataria San Juan and United National Congress for giving me that sacred duty and opportunity to serve as your member of parliament. But my brothers and sisters, because of the hard work we have done, I am proud to say that I sit in the 12th parliament as the youngest member of parliament. And I thank you, Madam Political Leader. I thank you for that opportunity. Today, Trinidad and Tobago, we are saddled with a runaway crime situation. Crime is out of hand, and Rowley say, well, he go get rid of Hines next year. We want to get rid of Rowley this year, next year, whenever the date call. We want to get rid of him one time. Today, on my way here to this meeting, I was looking at the news. Headline, Trinidad Express, attempt to murder teacher. At 4 p.m. today, a teacher's car was riddled, sprayed with bullets at 4 p.m. leaving Mamoral on his way home from school. That is where this Rowley government has taken us. They have taken us to over 4,957 persons dead because they were murdered in this country. Just in the month of August alone, 63 of our citizens were killed. They were murdered. And you, my people, I want you to wake up. And whenever the election bell is rung, get them out of office. Get them out of office. And Rowley is saying, well, Hines gone, but he are really gone. He said Hines gone this election, but he may return if they get back into government. We must not give Rowley the opportunity to get back in government because he will bring back Fitzgerald Hines. We must stop them, and we have one opportunity to stop them. We must riot with our voting finger when we go to the polls in general election 2025. Do not fall for the smoke screen. Rowley is fooling the people of Trinidad and Tobago. Today, they cannot account for $3 billion that the Auditor General said is missing. Man had to get locked up for that. Man had to get locked up for that. Because you cannot take $3 billion of Trinidad and Tobago's money and tell us you don't know where the money gone. When a UNC government comes into power, we will ensure that is investigated. We will ensure that those perpetrators of all of this corruption throughout Trinidad and Tobago in government, they must and they will be prosecuted because it is time that we hold this Rowley government to account. None of them must escape. None of them must escape. Now I have a list of plans in my hand here for the criminal justice system. But if I go through this tonight, we won't have place to put them. We got to build more jail because man had to get locked up for all of this corruption that is taking place in Trinidad and Tobago. So my brothers and sisters, I see that the time is almost up. I urge you, come out strong. Rally behind our candidates. The party is organized. We are strong. We are united. And we will go into general election 2025 stronger than ever and retain Kamla Persad-Bissessar as the next Prime Minister of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. I thank you very much.